All right, I'm coming. One moment. Okay. Okay, guys, here I come. Let's get this off. Okay, one more minute. Okay. Welcome, guys, to WCIA Network. Hello, hello. This, again, is going to be a very good one. I have two different subjects to cover. All, obviously, under Summer Moon Wells Missing Children and Kylie Rodney, but two different PDFs that cover, one, Quentin, and how his elements are incredible, and two, just Summer Moon Wells and a bunch of elements. Okay. Oh, thanks, Bernadette. Welcome in, members. Hi, Muffin Top. Hi, y'all. If you haven't subscribed, please do. It does help. Or you could become a member. Or just give thumbs up and visit my website for really cool oils. It'll be great for holiday. All right. Bernadette, welcome in. Nancy. Hi, guys. Yeah, today's Sunday. Oh, our new member over there, a one-way street. Bernadette, 7 months, VIP guest corner. Woo-hoo-hoo. Love it. Purple sneakers. All right, well, we have a good one. Welcome in. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Oh, a hoodie. That's a good idea. Maybe I should do sweatshirts. I wonder if people would buy them, because no one's buying the oils. Maybe I'll take pre-orders and then order them. I could do that too. Okay. Welcome in. Everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Everything here is for the sake of the Got Gone, Get Gone, Summer Moon Wells Missing Children, Kylie Rodney Group, and now I am including Quentin Simon in this group. That's why I have a separate PDF on him after this one. What I want to do today is show you how my elements are pulling together super tight. And that means that they are showing up within the videos of the people that I point out. And they match to each other's. So let's say I pull something out of Benny's, and then pull something out of Ryan's, and then pull something out of Checker TV, and then pull something out of Adventures with Purpose. Across the board, all four of those same elements will be identical. They're going to be identical. Here you see the element on the right-hand side, which comes from Ryan Upchurch's video. Then you see it on the left-hand side. Both of those elements, you guys, are the same element. They are the same element. No matter how you turn it, it's the same element. I'm going to show you this all different ways, because then you're going to see all the different ways it matches. The one to the left, Adventures with Purpose. This one is Ryan's. You see? The reason I could pull these so quickly and match them up is because I've been looking at them for a very long time. This is Ryan's. Now, obviously, maybe someone put it in there, yada, yada, right? But I know where to find them because they show themselves. And even that little heart in the front, it all matches, you see. It all matches. Boom. Even could go back here to continue, because this is all one piece. It's all the same piece. So when I say I'm going to just be dealing with my elements, I'm not dealing with any other elements other than mine. The reason for it is I don't have to, because I have solidified all of my elements. That means that they're basically, to me, I don't see any more elements coming into play. Now, when you turn it the other way, because they do things upside down and inside out, this is that. Wait, let me crop that out. Crop it out to get closer. Copy. So that's that. Okay. The heart goes right in there. The face goes right in there. The bars all match. So everything that I do from this point on, with all of these different YouTubers that have this stuff hidden beneath their stuff, I'm going to keep on grabbing them and showing them. See? Right there. I could get smaller and smaller. These are the white bars. You know how I always say, oh, they're white bars and they have hearts on them. Blah, blah, blah. Watch. Turn this upside down. There's the white bar. All right, watch this. Every little piece is going to match, right? Oh, I have to turn it the other way. Here. Just like that. That's what I'm doing today. To show you that there is no reason the authorities shouldn't be looking at this stuff as real goddamn information. The one to the left that comes from Ryan Upchurch's, the green face is even starting to appear. which means that that's representative of someone dead within this thing. The green face is basically the face of death. It's upside down. Wait. There's all these different ways to put it. It's so this way and this way. This way gives you the 5 that's not upside down anymore. So if I do it this way, there's always a 5, you guys. See the 5? So it would go that away. So the 5 would have to appear on the other side somewhere at some time. Here's the 5. Right in here. But in time, as I sit and talk over this thing, it shows element. It shows it. GP, yes, they're wrapped in barbed wire. Yes. Yes, barbed wire is being used. Now, someone put this up today. Oh, crime and lies or something. But I want to find what, first of all, to the left, all the way to the left, this one comes from Upchurch's house. This one. And that one in the middle comes from Adventures with Purpose. Now, the one to the right, you guys, that's not just a photo of what's inside the, the bottom of the mountain's, shed. Those elements are major elements in every case that I am going over. That Bible Benny holds inside that thing. He holds it and it's covered in, I showed it the other day, and it's covered in the mesh. And I'm like, look at, he's holding the Bible and it's covered in the mesh, which matched Kylie Rodney's hair. And just coincidentally, I looked at this thing today. Someone posted it. I'm not sure who, but it showed the Bible and it showed that light on the head. Just like Sammy wore the night she went out by the party. So the elements that are being shown throughout, people's YouTube channels, there isn't anything on there that means nothing. It all means something. That Bible, I didn't go look for it because I needed to get on. I think it was in yesterday or the day before's video. You guys could go in there when I was discussing, oh, look at Benny, he's covered in mesh. And he was holding that Bible. And he was standing, you guys, he was standing in that shed. So by taking a photo of that Bible, it really must mean something, because it didn't look like that when Benny was holding it. And then the little gold pieces that are hanging underneath it, these are called trophies. These trophies he has in clear glass bottles. These are very significant. Now, I only know this shit because I have been looking at it for, 16 months today? 16 months today. So this is one of this page here, this little item here is one of them that I'm going to go back and look closer to. Because there is, trust me when I tell you, there is nothing that these wells have put in a photo that has anything to do with something outside of their purpose. This here tells a shitload. It tells a lot. So nothing passes me if it's not supposed to. And it didn't pass me. These are two pictures of Kylie. One is taken in the dark with their special light, and the other one is not. These are both photos of Kylie, you guys. They're identical. They come from two different people. The one to the right comes from whoever her friends are, and the one to the left doesn't. The one to the left is a photo that this person should not have. This photo should not be in the presence of this person. The heart is right there, so the lit up heart, I'm going to put a dot, a little thing on it. Here's the heart right over here. And then there's this straight thing here. When you move this over, this is Kylie. Do you understand? That clip and everything. This is Kylie. I know spiritually this is Kylie, but I'm telling you that this is Kylie. This shouldn't be in this person's hands. It's very, very, to me, it shows guilt. It shows guilt. That slips right in here like that. Just like that. It's what it does. And if the authorities even give a rat's ass, they'll contact me and ask who this is. And I'll tell them. You remember this one, Rita? The thing on her neck. Well, really what's on her neck, if you look by her head, it's a green face, and the green face goes with the sacrifice of the people that are dead, that die. And this green face, let me brighten it up a little bit because I don't want to lose it. The green face that's next to Kylie in the photo is right next to her head. You know, all of these elements are on here, and they called this goddamn thing accidental. It is so a sacrifice, and there's so many people that are guilty. That's why I don't want to mention names, because I want to say that who I'm talking about is guilty. So I'm not going to say the name. This is the green face. These are the pieces. This is the little red heart on her face. And these are the little pieces that look like Summer had little fishies. She had little dogs. I call them critters. She's got a critter here on her head. She has a heart showing up here. You know, so this is not accidental. She didn't accidentally go in the water with all the elements on her from oh, isn't that interesting? Look what's showing up on. This is turning into a green face. That wasn't like that a minute ago. Y'all see that? And it's actually matching her outfit, sort of. You see that green face coming through? It wasn't there a second ago. So, okay, so let me bring it in again. Let me bring it in so those who could see it will see it. Let me crop it. Crop. Come on. Okay, crop. This part here that she's laying on, and this is why the guilty put her in pictures like this, because that's the green face right there. Sometimes it's easier to see when I line them up like this. See what I mean? Like that. So there's the green face that basically shows. Thank you for putting a 1. Thank you very much. Basically shows anytime there's a sacrifice, right? Like I just said, even in here, and I'll crop in Ryan's, and this is how I know, whoever's putting this stuff in Ryan's, whoever's putting it in there is basically saying, there's a sacrifice over here. Here's the green face. So this is the green face I just showed you in Ryan's. Just a little green face. See? And it's next to a white one. So those are in here. And this poor child was told that it's an accident. And oh, there's a little green face up there, just like Ryan's. Wait a minute. See. Up here is a green face. So, it's just like, what does it represent? All I know is it represents a sacrifice. So here's the little green face, and there's the little green face next to Kylie. It doesn't have any, this has nothing to do with Ryan Upchurch, by the way. It's just in his videos. And this should never have been an accidental killing. You could see how it's shifting. It really wants to tell the story. And I don't do anything to the pictures other than speak over them. When I speak over these photos, they tell the truth. That's just I learned through SUMMERWELLS that's what my gift is all about, is being able to see and pull the photos because they speak to me and then they show. And as you could see here, there's other people that I told you guys there's at least 3 to 5 people she was with. She wasn't alone. Kylie got pregnant. I can't tell you that there was a baby with her. I just don't know anything about the baby, but there was a child. She wasn't alone. And look what's happening to this picture, you guys. This picture is telling Kylie's story, and part of the story that she wants you all to know, she was not alone. Here, she was not alone. Here are the skeletons coming out. It's easy for me to see them because I see through the photo. I see before it's even shown. They take fetuses. They take fetuses. Do you guys see these skeleton heads? Now, these pictures have been on my laptop. No one's touched them. No one's playing with them. No one's putting any deep fake shit in them. All they did was they put deep fake to cover up the truth. To cover up the truth. Thank you, One Way Street. And this is all in here. And this poor child got a report written about her that says accidental. Do you see she's not alone? The more I speak over this, the more it's going to show, because I have found the truth of the one that's in the dark, probably taken in the water, is the one to the left that's blue. That is Kylie. They had to put some fake scarf around her to cover something up. But these photos do not lie, and spirit does not lie. When I say something, it's because they want everyone to know it. There are a lot of people in here. I count. I do see a baby toy. I count. You know what? I'm going to put numbers on them. 1. Outside, not Kylie, we know. 1 right here. 2. 3. 'This looks like the baby back here. 4. 'And plus Kylie. The baby I see is number 4, right here. I see that baby is number 4. And plus you have Kylie. Plus you have Kylie. There might be more. Oop! I see another one. Where'd it go? Ooh, the eyes play tricks on you, right? Up here. It's hard to move them. Up here. Whoops. There's a lot going on here, you guys. And the point being, it's not accidental. It's just not accidental. And they called it accidental. Right? It's not fair to her. It's not fair. And the people she's with, that's like a couple with the baby. She's in a hole in the ground. See how it's turning to, she's surrounded by maroon. That's Kylie. This is Kylie entering her sacrifice. This is Kylie entering her sacrifice. So I have determined that she's holding something big like that. Big like one of those animal things. And Kylie is already has equipment on her, and this has not been looked at, and it hasn't even been acknowledged. But I'm telling you that this is Kylie. And this is the party that she was at, and this is where she was headed, into her sacrifice. Look at the people behind her have those masks on. See? That mask that you see behind her, let me crop this, behind her, I mean, basically is the mask that is laying with her when she passes. These masks are these masks. This came from a party that was the same night. It could be a pig head, but I feel like it's something like that. Now, Don Wells has on his property cylinders like this. They have like 2 big heads and 2 little heads. The one in the middle comes from Don Wells. How they have Kylie looking is basically the same kind of picture as Don Wells has on his property. This comes from when he drives his car. And he stops his car as he's going up, reminiscing about summer. He stops his car and he's looking out his window, and this is what appears on the tree. Kylie Rodney is in the same type of cylinder that Summer Moon Wells wound up in, that Don Wells is bragging about. These are all cylinders. They don't change. They've been using cylinders for decades. This is this cylinder. This is this cylinder. The people that Kylie are with, according to Summer Moon, is called her family. According to Summer Moon, the people that she's with in this cylinder here is her family. Her family. And what you see on the bottom, that white, you know how it's looking like a white face. On what's on the bottom, it's basically the same thing that Benny brings to the cemetery. There's no difference. There's no difference. And Don Wells's cylinder that he has plastered somewhere in his house is very significant of Summer, because Summer winds up looking like the one on the bottom. And like I said, the one on the bottom, she did not go alone. Summer was not sacrificed by herself. There are people right there. There's a mom and a dad right there. Right there. And there are children. They're not alone. And according to Summer, this is her family. This is family. And Don Wells could put all this shit all he wants on his property because no one gives a fuck about it. And the only way this story is going to be told is if I continue telling the story until someone picks up my story. It's coming around the corner. It's almost here. But these are very significant of Summer Moon Wells herself. Why? Because this is on Don's property. This is Summer. It's her. And that's her on the bottom. That's what she winds up looking like, you guys. This is what it looks like. As far as the real Kylie, I have a picture, it's also my presentation, of the Kylie that they're portraying it to be. Like, there are other faces beneath it. I wanted to bring this up again because I'm going to show you how this moves. So the middle one is this equipment thing on Adventures with Purpose's truck, right? The one to the left is from Summer Moon Wells' poster. So that's Summer Moon. The thing on the left gets moved. They move these things. They do things. This here actually is from her poster. The one all the way to the right is from Adventures with Purpose as well. They show infrared, right? That's what they show. These things get moved on a truck. I brought this up a while ago from Dylan Rounds, and I said they're moving this shit on a truck. That is Dylan Rounds' truck, that they're moving this stuff. They went to go get the body, and I saw the body in the middle of the whatever, and it matched to me. And they move it on this truck, and it's flat. So if you turn Summer Moon Wells and the other one a certain way, oh wow. You guys look at, oh my God, look what happened to Adventures with Purpose. Oh my God. They placed her in the water. Have them come over here. Look at this. Look at that picture, Adventures with Purpose. That came from their video. Holy shit. Look at this. And that white thing that goes to the boat. You guys, that is someone holding a body. Ask them to come explain this. This is under the water. Do you understand that white thing around the body is what winds up on the fisherman's boat? That white thing matches this white thing that winds up on the truck. You guys, see the hearts on it? Let me crop it. So this is Dylan Rounds' video. That is this. That winds up on the boat. This goes on the flatbed trucks. They showed it in Dylan's, okay? This is Adventures with Purpose's video. It shows an actual person, you guys, being brought down in the water. That's Adventures with Purpose. Do you understand that that's supposed to be Adventures with Purpose in his outfit? Do you guys understand that? Obviously, this is for entertainment purposes, right? I don't know what's right or wrong. It just shows up and stuff is changing. And when I say that it is really, really super obvious that this stuff gets moved by a boat, by a truck to a boat, I'm showing it to you. And as I'm showing it to you, it's showing more information. Do you get that? That this somehow moves? This is this? This is this flatbed that that body must go on or something? This is Dylan Rounds. Look at the number 5 on it. I'm pretty speechless that this is showing up. I mean, this video is Kylie Rodney's video, you guys. Someone take a snapshot and tell them that this comes from their video, of Kylie Rodney's video. I mean, I've never seen something change just like that. I mean, She's in like that white piece or something. Wow. So what I could say about that, about this, is this is the story of Kylie Rodney and the SUMMERWELLS missing children. This is the story. This is the story. I don't know what those numbers are that are showing in yellow. 5/12, May 12th. When did she go missing? She didn't go missing in May. This says May 12th. But this is her video. Yeah, doesn't it look like it opens like a coffin? But this is underwater. They supposedly are doing this underwater. And this is all the same. Like, that is what happened to... See Summers, and see how Summer has those same bars? Let me bring it over. With the same heart over it. Every story is the same, you guys. All the elements are the same. It doesn't shift, right? It doesn't change. It stays consistent. So, let's say that's Kylie. What I'm saying is this is Summer, and it doesn't change. See the bars? It's like you could go like this. Interesting. It's Dylan's video is up on top. Summers is down on the bottom. And Kylie Rodney's is to the left. They are all the same sacrifice. They're all the same. I did show this the other day. I want to show you again how important this is to show it matches, because these phones are they're shown all day long. To the right is a close-up photo. I got a little closer to Jody Sue's. I don't know if you guys could see her icons show those sad faces and those creepy faces that turn to green faces. Hers are on the bottom. They're like the same thing as a green face, but just showing you that she has the same thing. But what I noticed for the first time is that picture is the picture that is drawn on there. I saw that one for the first time in Don Wells's video of the carnival. They kept showing like this tattoo, and then it wound up on someone's ass. But they kept showing this tattoo. First it was on his leg, and then it was on someone's ass. I kept it, and I'm like, I'm going to be able to match it up one day. It's significant, you guys, because what that signifies is that little teeny thing on the bottom, which is the main event. And the main event is shown on every one of their cell phones. Every one of their cell phones. Let me show you. This here somehow is what all of these bodies wind up looking like. Every one of them winds up looking like this. Like one of those things. This here is very, very significant. It's on the bottom of every one of their cell phones. The little critters that you see on in Ryan's backseat of his car and in the blackness of his videos is the same thing. They're just having fun with them, right? It's very important. I'm going to bring that back up again in Quentin's video. This I showed that this again comes from Benny and Summer Moon and Ryan Upchurch. I put this in there because I just want to keep this photo close to me. This photo, I believe, is Summer Moon. I do believe that is Summer Moon with her green face next to her. I know the green face is hard to see, but this photo is. Let me see if I could do something with the green face. Sharpness, maybe. All right, a little bit. Let me crop it. This comes from Jody Sue. I do believe this to be Summer. Here she is with her green face. And that's the same thing I just showed you that Kylie Rodney has, is a green face. Each and every one of them have one. I think that Summer Moon Wells showed up all the time in Jody Sue's videos. And it's very sad. No, this picture has been here a long time. I've had this picture for over a year. So I said to you guys, oh my God, these two men resemble and feel like the guy that was driving the Jeep that had the cylinder and was cooking out of that pot. I am putting this out there right now that these are all the same person. This is one man that has been doing this for so many years. 40 years or plus. Now, what he is cooking in is the pot that you could also find here in Don Wells's shed. You could find it at the Here's reunion, and you could find it in the front door of Candace's house the day after Summer Moon went missing. This is the same pot, I believe, that they cook shit in that we don't want to know about. Now, to the left is supposed to be Ryan Upchurch. I have a serious, frightening, scary feeling inside when I look at this, because I have now see this bar in Ryan's videos many a times, and I have seen that same bar connected to Kylie's neck. What really upsets me, you guys, is this metal bar is not deep faked. That's the yellow, that's the maroon bar that Kylie is laying against. And I also have it of Ryan laying against it. I said it was just for pictures, but I'm having a real tough time with this one. This piece of equipment is way too familiar for me. And all of these lines and wood stuff is exactly what's going on here. And this here that there is extremely significant. That there is the same thing as what you would see buried in the water as this. You're seeing a story again of 3 people. Not that one, wait. It's sometimes it's hard to see, so let me pull it in for you. Let me sharpen it a little. Here we go. It seems as if these stories contain 3 or 4 people. This is someone's story, and they're in the wood. Like this is their story that comes through. And this is the same thing we saw with Kylie Rodney's fake car that was going in the water. It's like a truck. It's like a train. It maneuvers and moves you. Yes, there's a person that's appearing on it. He is bound down to the front of this car, this trailer tractor thing. It's a buggy. It's like a buggy with people in it. To the left is Benny. Benny's fake car. Please understand this is a fake car. And to the right is the ceiling of Ryan Upchurch. That's what the boxes look like. That is exactly what the maroon boxes look like, with the white on the edge. I couldn't make out the letters. E. Here, let me blow it up. Maybe someone could read them. I can't see them very well. The letters, let me turn it. Let's see. Stud? Stop? Let me see. Something to. stud to? Stud to. And again, it's important for me to point out this hole that it's not really in the car. I'm pointing this hole out in the wall because I'm going to show you how it appears in Quentin Simon's pictures next. So this stuff I'm showing you prior, there's a reason to it. I'm showing you how Quentin falls under this same category, right? The picture to the left is both these pictures are from Ryan Upchurch's video. I'm not happy with it, but it's from his video. You know, those faces that are right there, exactly the faces that just showed up in Jody Sue's video I just showed you. I said, yep, she has those faces in them. And they're green faces. They turn to green, but I know my elements. You know, I know them really well. This here is a head with a maroon, with a green face on the bottom. That's the same green face I was just telling you that Jody Sue has on the bottom of her phone, all over her phone. So, you know, I don't know what this guy's doing, but I can't stop picking on him because his information is so obvious. It's loaded. The way he makes his house look, that's Don Wells's house to the right. And that's Ryan Upchurch's to the left. They built the same thing on their construction site. This is what I was telling you guys. Even that same A thing that's sticking on the bottom with the metal with the head. Do you understand that's in Don Wells's also? It's the same. Same thing. I said that he was building the same kind of a situation. Now all I'm doing is showing it to you side by side. This is Don's. Let me brighten it up a little. Don's now is having one of those smiley faces coming out. And that's Ryan's. They both have the A sticking out. Why is this so loud? Why? Look at Ryan's. It's so, I don't mean to laugh, but it's kind of getting ridiculous. This is Ryan Upchurch's new construction. You got to be joking me. Do you guys understand that this thing right here is exactly what is found on Adventures with Purpose's boat? That's it. This is what's connected to the ceilings of Deer Meat with Dinner. This is what SUMMERWELLS looks like. This is it. This is the main thing that gets... When I tell you guys, this shit here is what gets moved. This is what gets moved. All of this here is exactly what gets moved. And this is what winds up on that machine on Deer Meat for Dinner's boat. All the same. Completely. It's even wrapped in plastic. So this is just a different angle of the video. It's the boxes, and this is what his videos are showing. I'm showing this to you for a purpose. These are like skins. These are skins that are hanging from him. Those same skins were actually hanging from... Now, not to say it was hanging from her, because her video obviously was played with, but it's the face that they connected to her that really bugged the shit out of me. Because it's very creepy, right? And they also put her head in the bars. And they used her as a sacrifice. Obviously, she's not sacrificed, right? Because what they're showing here is the same thing I just showed you, like with the fake skin. Same thing. I think they used her for Kylie. Right there. Now there's someone else under there. See that? These are like all wrong. I wanted to bring this up again. These are in Benny's videos when he used to show Where's Summer poster, where he's like laying in this thing. Those little things is what appears in Check It TV's windows, where I say represents where these people get locked up. These little things are moving. This Check It TV in his videos shows these things moving. It shows he's carrying them in. And then they wind up in one of these holes, like one of these little cages. But they're identical. They're identical all the way down to the A on it and a little teeny hole. That's a match. That's a real item. That's not a deep faked item. This is what these sacrifices look like at night. And this is what they put on the beach when Kylie Rodney went missing. And these are in the people's videos, and they like to show it. It's important enough. As well as this. This is the fire. This is what's going on, you guys. And these are the sacrifices that are happening. Baby Quentin. Baby Quentin falls so far deep into this cult-like thing that I believe that the people itself are the same people for SUMMERWELLS. Same people. I believe the people in this video know of the whereabouts of SUMMERWELLS. I shouldn't say I believe, I'm told. They are saying if this could get busted open, we will find SUMMERWELLS. This is in their video, you guys. The video that the grandma played when she was screaming. When I tell you, I knew within a second that it was such a fake freaking video. And this is what I'm showing you is what's behind the video. This grandma is probably friends with Grandis, and they know what happened to Summer as well as what happened to the baby. I think that's representative of Summer is what you see in front of you. This is her video. Everything around her head is the equipment that I've been showing you guys. And the way that it's told and shown, this might as well be Candace. When I told you that I felt the Candace energy, I can't even explain. As well as Don. But in this video, there's a little girl, like I just showed you, right there. Do you guys see that little girl? She is in a cylinder. I believe this is Summer Moon Wells. Let me get the cylinder. Wait. Cylinder. So those that are new, these kids wind up in a cylinder. Okay? This is Summer Cylinder. I think that is Summer. And that is a cylinder. Meaning that this person has already been sacrificed. It's already been sacrificed. I think that this case could blow open the other cases. This is not the baby who's 20 months old. I think that's Summer. Everything about this case reminds me of Summer. This actually is a photo of somebody else that is with her, and what they're trying to cover up here. The deep fake is what they're putting over the truth, right? The truth is someone is connected to one of those machines. And this lady is so messed up as I go along with this video. Notice her neck. Here, let me zoom it in. Here's her head. It'll just keep changing, but I have other ones to show you. So here's her head. There's the heart on her neck. And she's got that shit in her mouth, and she's a lot going on here. She has that E thing, like number 5, whatever, E5, whatever, connected to the back of her head. It's right there. So, if you really stop and look what's going on, that's when you see the truth. this is very important to understand. And this was one of the also main reasons I'm like, this is a SUMMERWELLS case. Each group shows things differently. But at the end of the day, the elements are the same. They just portray it a little differently. This here in the red, this here in the red comes from Quentin Simon's video. This is in the grandma's video. Benny Keys, Ryan Upchurch. What continuously happens in the video is they're showing the same process as Summer Moon. The faces that appear within her face it's really the first element. When I start seeing all different faces, I know that this grandma is being used as the deep fake. Grandma's still alive, okay, you guys? Let me pull this out to freak you out a little now. What would be really cool is if we know this face. Here it comes. Hold your breath. See that man's face in there with the mustache? That's one of the faces that she's trying to cover up. There's one on top. There's a few. There are a few faces here. I don't see the baby's face. I see a lot of other faces, but I'm having a hard time seeing the baby. Like even all the way in the back here is another face, but it's not the baby. So this mother, there's more than one sacrifice that happened that night. More than one. And what you see over on the right is Ryan Upchurch. And what he has growing on his face, you guys, is exactly what is put on the faces of these victims. I have shown that to you over and over. And what's growing on the bottom of his face is exactly what I told you is the main key element. And the main key element winds up looking like this. This I've been looking at for 16 months today. Whoever's face is in there has the green, the little face, it's going to turn green next to it. So it's just like all of these. Let me show you. So the green face would be this bright thing here, and then the person is on top. The green face would be here, and this is the person. And this here is what goes underground or in the water or wherever this goes. This is what gets put back into the earth. This gets put back into the earth. The people that are here for Quincy's case is the same group that's been doing this. What you see to the left from Ernie Shell's video is exactly the same thing as we're seeing to the right. It's the same. It's the only difference is it's a different video and their representation might be a little different, but at the end of the day, this is what they are showing that they did. Ernie's green face is silver. So we just saw one in red. We just saw one in maroon. We just saw one in fire. Ernie's is silver. Wait, which one is this? Why isn't it in here? 38, 38. Wait. The heck? Oh, only on page 5. Okay. 35. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so this here, the only difference is Ernie's is a silver green face. See? They try to, but it's still connected to a person. And it still has that stick that goes into whatever. That most important piece of the puzzle is what is saved or goes into a fish or whatever the hell they do with it. It's the same thing. I wanted to show you that I found another location that has that same machine. You could only see the RT. You could only see a little piece of it. But it's there. Let me blow it up. This here, so this is definitely, I am calling this a definite piece of the equipment that would have these letters on them. This is the box. So I showed it in a couple other videos, but now it's the RT, which is the RT. Let me see if I get the RT in this one. Ah. Oh well. This is the same thing as this. It's the same thing. Let me see if it's all cut off. Yeah. So that's kind of cool because now I could add it. Now I could add that. Here is the grandma's video. This is where it gets really kind of unbelievable that no one's caught this. This is Quentin Simon's video, his grandma's video. All you need to do is tape it at 0.25. It's the whole sacrifice, and it's as clear as can be. That yellow thing that I say is the machine with body, that is between the walls. They actually show it between the wall. So as she's zooming quickly by, you guys, as she's zooming quickly by, between the walls shows the machine. Whatever is in the back room isn't what they want you to think it is. That wooden door, I'm telling you, I'm doing this through my clairvoyance. Like, if they would let me here in this house, I would be able to bust this shit open. What you see here is wood door, like a plank, that is put on behind their wall. So let me circle it for you. It shows how it's put on. Right here is a door behind the door, you guys. See it? That's a secret room. In that secret room, there is a wall, like there's a hole in the wall here, and that's plumbing over here. That's in the back of Grandma's video. So what's all the way back there is this. Are the other people that were sacrificed. It's as clear as can be. But why they are not going to find it, probably for the same reason they didn't find it in the Wells house, because trust me when I tell you these are the same people, is because this wood wall is like solidly put down, pulled over, and this hides it. It's behind the refrigerator. It's that frickin' refrigerator thing. The refrigerator, behind the refrigerator, they put this refrigerator up against the wall. And whatever's they put behind that refrigerator could go into that room. I'm just telling you through my clairvoyance. Let me show you. Let me grab a picture. Here it is. And the cops haven't figured this out. Here's the whole room. There they are in the back. Okay, you could see there's a sacrifice going on back there. See? Right? Like a pocket door or sliding door. Right. There's that refrigerator that Summer plays hide and seek in. The wood wall, it's like it slides. It slides. There's a wall behind the wall. And it's like bolted down by all that shit that you see on the floor. It's bolted down. This is the wall. And what you see to the left is a dead person between the wall in the back. It's what it is. This is what we're looking at, you guys. This is, I tried calling them. This is in their house. And if it isn't in their house, they know where it is. That's the machine stuck in there. And you know, this is an ongoing case. That machine is back there, and it's just like what you see here. It has like a framework around it. And if you look closely in the middle one comes from Ryan. You see a framework, you guys, with the person in it. And the one to the right is Jody's Sue face, but she uses her face to cover up. But what really bothers me again is the middle one matches so perfectly to everything. And there's a person in there with their green face, you guys. This comes from Ryan's construction. So whoever's putting this stuff in Ryan's videos really knows what they're doing. Because this shows a sacrifice, and this shows the most important piece being buried in the yard. So whoever is doing this knows what they're doing. They know what they're putting in these videos. Because this might as well be this. Might as well just be this. And that same thing shows in Quentin's video. You guys, the one on all the way left is from Quentin's video. The one in the middle is from SUMMERWELLS' video, Don Wells' video from the carnival. The one up on the right-hand side is from SUMMERWELLS' car ride. And the one in the bottom is Jody Sue. All of these faces are the same as far as representative. This is part of the sacrifice, you guys. Jody Sue's, let me zoom in a little so you could see it better. But these crazy faces just keep getting more consistent because unfortunately this is Jody Sue's, but it came from Benny's video. Benny has Jody Sue on the telephone. So that's this face, which matches the other square head on top, which is basically SUMMERWELLS in her car. Do you guys get that this is like all lining up? Like, it's really lining up. This is SUMMERWELLS. To me, it's the same frickin' thing. Thank you, Muffin Top. Same thing. Carnival in the middle. Quentin. Do you believe that this is in Quentin's? Like, anyone could send this stuff in. You guys could take little snapshots and send it in to their police department. I already made a phone call. This is Quentin. This is his video. Again, I'm showing you the same faces that appear now on the machinery in Benny's video, where he is showing Jody Sue Brown in his telephone. So these images do show up much clearer now. Let me crop Jody Sue's in. This is really what it looks like when someone is on the exact machine, which they are here, and they hold on to this green head. This comes from Benny Keys's video of Jody Sue on the phone with him. That is your green head. And that's the machinery. If you look, let me show you something. Let me keep this one here. Like, you know, I just said all of them have a green head, right? So let me show you this. Now this I've showed, oh my God, the day that I got Don Wells's video from the carnival, I've been showing this. This was like one of my very first pictures. Even this one has a green face. See? They all do. They all do. It's just part of what they do. It's a cookie cutter, you guys. They're not going to change it. This is Quentin's video to the left. It constantly is showing a body between the wall. It consistently does. I've already showed you Don Wells's same cylinder in the middle. And then now I'm throwing in the same face with the green face, which is from Kim Kessinger's video from the Watts case. Now, why did I throw this in there? Because I want to simply show you how, if in fact these all have something to do with each other, you're going to get the same elements. You're going to get the green face. There's the green face next to whoever she is mutilating. That is a picture from Kim Kessinger's video of her posing in her bathing suit in the bathroom. This room is next to the bathroom. I believe full-heartedly all of these rooms are connected to the bathroom plumbing. They're connected to the plumbing. The middle one, you could see the green face appearing right in the middle. I'll circle it. Right here. Green face. So here's the kitchen that I showed you. That to me is the hidden room behind the room. It looks like some of the voltage, they moved some stuff, but that's what's happening in the room, you guys. It's not her throwing a conniption. Really, you slow it down, and that's what's happening. It basically looks like Don and Benny. It looks like Don and Benny in the room. One of the guys is actually wearing a cowboy hat. I'm going to show you. The exact same black cowboy hat that Ernie Shell wears. It's very weird. There we go. Copy. Okay, here it is. There we go. I mean, this is this is what's showing in the back room. I mean, come on. That's just ridiculous, you guys. I mean, and it's really clear. These are way more clear than the Wells were. Oh, this I'm specifically showing you the ends. See the ends? This is what I'm showing you. Is that they're not really talking about what you're seeing in front of you. They're showing a story in the foggy sides. Each of the sides are a little foggy, and that's what they're showing. Wait, I'll be done in 30. Okay. That's what they're showing. They want you to see that. Right. The refrigerator, you guys, refrigerator has something to do with it. This to me is Don's refrigerator. Okay, to me it's the same one, and it's got something to do with it. Let's see. Dylan Rounds. He went with the same group. This same group took Dylan. Oh. Good catch. Let me see what this is. It's two faces. Let's see. These are two faces. Ah. These are two sacrifices. They have the V on their head. Good catch. Well, let the authorities do something about it, right? These are, I'm showing you. You would think that this comes from the same house. To the left is Don Wells' house. To the right is Quentin Simon's house. They both have these hidden rooms, you guys. With a door, the same thing. It's the same. You would think they're in the same house. To the left. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't it look like someone's walking into... That's Don Wells's to the left. Doesn't it look like a little girl walking like with ponytails? Almost like what Kylie Rodney looked like. I think this is Benny's. Wait a minute. Yeah, you guys, this is Benny's video when he was talking to Candace on the phone. Why is there a little girl in pigtails there? That's like what Kylie Rodney looked like. Yeah, the raw wood, yes. NWL, yes. The raw wood, they're new planks. They put new wood up. Don Wells did it all the time. I don't like this. And the other side is Quentin's, and you could tell that you could tell they're in a small space behind the wall. Oh, up there. You guys, that is a head coming out of the wall from a bathroom, just like I just showed you. That is this. This is interesting. What you're looking at is the Nikki Kessinger special. Look how it matches. I told you it's connected to a bathroom. This is what we're looking at. I said I feel like we're looking like the same things. That's a head sticking out of the wall. Just like Nikki Kessinger. That's the room. There's a hole. These are holes in the walls. This is the Watts case right here, you guys. Right here. This here is the Quentin Simon case. This here is Benny with Candace on a video. This situation is the same. See? See how Don, I've tried explaining this before to the authorities, that they go down into a hole. That is them going down into a hole. It's the same thing. Yes, there's a baby. Yeah, you know what? The authorities are the ones who have to do something. I mean, it's crazy. There's a lot of bloodshed. The lantern all the way to the left is from Quentin's case. The one in the middle is from the shed on the Wells property. The one to the right is from Ryan Upchurch's video. Now, anyone knows that when I first put this stuff together, one of the pictures was like Summer as a lantern, is like a little freaking lantern. Wait, let me see if I have it here. I'm like, what the heck is this? Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Because they all look the same. They all look like some lantern. Let's see if it's under last. Last photo. Let me see if it's in the last photo. If not, I'm not going to look more. But these all show the same face. They show a face like in a lantern that is dark and shit, God knows what you're doing, but it is a match. And whatever they're showing on these videos is all significant. It's all significant, you guys. Let's see. Oh, well, kind of. Let's see. This is at one of, this kind of reminds me of the one in Ryan's. Didn't do it. Let's see. It won't copy and paste for me. I don't know why. Try one more time. Sometimes it gets fickle. Now it comes out like that. I don't know why. But the lantern is it's like Summer's last picture. The truck that is in the video of Quentin Simon's grandma, the equipment on that truck matches up with the construction equipment at Ryan's house. It just matches. I don't know how else to say it. Those two pieces of equipment are the same. I could only show you this one is more like, let me grab it. Wait, it's in my other presentation. 1 second. Because that one matches. Let me grab it. Oh my God, the more I look at this shit, the more it's pissing me off. Because what happens is you see more and more things that match other people's stuff. As exciting as it is to get my hands on it and to show it to you guys, it's that it's that annoying that no one does anything about it. Let me show you what that is. What you're looking at, let me turn it the right way, is this. See? See how the fives match up? This is Ryan. This is Quentin Simon. Oh my God. You guys remember the 5 I showed you that was in Catcha TV's room, and I said that 5 in the middle of the room, I showed you like matched some other major 5 I don't know, it was probably in my presentation. That same 5, like the same font and all that crap, is right there on his truck. I mean, I know my elements, and I know exactly how it lays on the floor in the middle of the Check It TV's floor. This is the same 5 that's on Kylie Rodney's car, and this is the same 5 that is in the middle of the floor. This, you guys. I know I'm right. I really know I'm right. That one. Let me see. I'm only going to look in a few. I know the shape of that 5. They're like all different shapes to them, you know? Wait. What night was that? That's the same 5 that's... What? It's these. That is the same 5 that is in Kylie's, connected to Kylie's car. Oh my God, you guys, I hate when I stop and do shit to find something. Everything. Let me look at my PDFs real fast, and I'll do it by date. Date added. Summer Robin. Is it Gotcha? Not that one. Give me a moment. Truckies. This one's called... Wait, give me 1 second, you guys. Really, at least I'd like to find the car with that same number 5, because it's really perfect. I have so many pictures. It's, well, not pictures, well, presentations. I'm going to look at one more, and if it's not that, then I just can't do it. Kylie. Let's see if it's under Benny and Kylie. Well, no, it's not Benny. It's Ryan. Oh, well. Oh, so frustrating when I don't know where to grab it. All right. Well, it'll definitely have to be something I put on at a different time. And the other picture came from Catch It TV. That I know. It was a picture of that number 5 in the middle of the room. That one's even looks the best. Wait, let's see if I have it. Let me see if at least get that one. Because it was the video that really bugged me. And it hasn't been followed up with at all. And it really has all the elements inside. I mean, it's like they, oh, look, you guys, it's like this refrigerator from Catch It TV. It's like one of those. All right, let me grab the 5. Got it. All right, you guys. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. See how this is in the middle? And then the other place it's on the car. It's like on the side of the car. Let me turn it. Why did I turn it that way? So that's that 5. Huh, that's something I'm going to have to look at later. And to me, this is the other part of the equipment. Like, to me, it matches. Whatever is in Quentin Simon's truck that pulls up, I see a lot in there. Quentin's family, the V in the middle is in the doorway of Quentin's family, and then all of a sudden that lady usually has no nails on. It turns to that pink thumbnail. In the beginning of Summer Moon Wells, the pink thumbnail was huge. There's always a finger with pink on it. And these are the V's. The lit up V's. The V's are the fingernails and the toes and the fingers and the hair. Those are all my first elements. Now, this to me seals the deal that Quentin Simon is a Summer Moon Wells missing child with the same group. To the left is Ryan Upchurch's eye. What you're seeing to the right, you guys, is Quentin's eye. This is what his eyes look like in the video. It is the clearest I have ever seen a child with these things in their eyes. The number 5 indicates Summer Moon Wells' team of people. These are Quentin Simon's eyes, you guys. I know what this is, and I have multiple files on it. So just seeing this, and it's very clear in the video, to me would give enough information for the authorities to go do something. And the other side, that's a very common piece. I have a whole video that Jody Sue showed how these go over the eyelid after that eyeball is removed. Removed. This is what happens to them. This is so the Tennessee group. You guys, it is the same. Kylie Rodney's had a little different twist to it. Same thing, same kind of people. Different group. It's just like a different team of people or something. This is our Quentin Simon. Quentin went through the same pain and agony and sacrifice as SUMMERWELLS. They could crack either one of these cases, and they will both cases will be cracked open. It's the same group. The lady reminds me very much of Candace and Grandis. This is really what happened to him. Look at what's happening to his head. These are elements that SUMMERWELLS had. Summer Moon had the same elements. Wait, what I'm missing is I don't see the ear, because the ear, I chop it off? Huh. The ear has this, like this little insect or something going in it. I don't know why it's cut off. Huh. It had like this little insecty thing going in the ear. These are just two more ridiculous photos from Quentin's family video. The thing about this photo is it's showing other sacrifices, so I'm saying that there's more than one. There's more than one person that went missing that was sacrificed, just like there was more than one person that was sacrificed with Summer Moon. I mean, it's the same thing. Let me see something. some of these pictures really got, it's really weird. They got like cut on the bottom. Let me see something. Because one of these photos actually looks like she's giving birth to a stillborn. I may put up the video because the photo itself is very odd. The video itself actually makes it look like she's giving birth to a stillborn. And this one, she looks like she's in the cylinder. Like this, I didn't point this out. Like she's in one of those white things. But I'll see if I could get the video up. Yeah, these are just crazy photos, crazy ass photos that show a lot of people. And they do show the exact same elements as the SUMMERWELLS missing children's cases. It's the same. There isn't much that is changing or shifting. Their presentation might be a little different, but there's nothing that is different. Different child. And the way that they show these little people is everyone has a different style, right? These guys are the same as the Wells. They put these little teeny heads in there. You know, like, that's just their way of doing it. But it screams, there's a lot going on here. A lot going on here, a lot of different faces, a lot of different sets of eyes. And this is something that the authorities really should get on. Here's the V in her neck. Shows different, just different people, you guys. And this is basically what, Wait a minute. Now I'm really starting to see things. I keep seeing the same lips. Like I keep seeing Ryan, these lips. This is Ryan's face. There's a thing on it. But it's like, so this is what Ryan's face looks like in his video. And those are elements, by the way. Those are elements. Those are what I call skins. What you see looking at you guys, what that's happening with the picture, I believe these are different skins of different people. These are skins. And this person is being skinned. She is being skinned. This looks like Ryan Upchurch against that thing on his wall when he was building his house. Weird. Weird. When he was building his house, he like kept his, and I'm like, he's setting, this is like a setup of and I'm not saying him. I'm not talking about him, okay, you guys? basically this isn't about him. I say Ryan, but it's really not about him. Ryan Construction. It's like the same picture. It's leaning against the wall, against that same thing. And like, I always feel bad. Like, it's like here's the number 5 in the house. This is the exact 5 that I found on Catch It TV's floor. Right, let me see if I have a picture. I know I do have the picture. I know it's in this file. Oh my God, here it is. You guys, I'm almost scared. Like, I can't explain it. Like, I feel like one day I'm going to do this, and I keep doing bingos, but oh my God. You guys, I knew, I'm telling you something. Oh God. It's the lips. Oh my God, I have a stomach ache. This. Even the ear matches up. Where did it go? I just closed it, of course. Wait. Let me grab that again. See if I had another one. It's funny. Everything that I got is from this day. Like, everything in this video is what I have in this presentation. Like, this video has all of this. All right, let me... Alright, you guys, now I gotta open this up. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, you know. But, This construction that I'm looking at is kind of freaking me out. I never went back to it, right? Like I've never had a reason to go back. There's a lot of shit in here that shows very much the same information as what I'm showing. Like, for instance, this door that's like this that he shows is in his house. This door is not in his house, but it's in the picture, in this small little frame. This to me matches what's going on right now. This shows in this photo. Where I'm like, oh, what is that? A room under the... Is that like a room under the floor? Oh, Jesus Christ. So all of those little square pictures that come up on the photos, I have a stomach ache. Are showing up. Oh my God. This is like what Don did. I'm sorry, but this looks like this is giving me a horrible stomach ache, because this is like looking at Don's construction, you guys. I know Don's construction, and every time I'm opening up one of these PDFs, I'm having a real tough time right now, because they're representing to me, they're representing the story, and it's showing how deep this goes. It's just all showing up in the photos. I mean, this is what's happening right now. It wasn't like this before. It wasn't. It didn't show like this. Oh my God. See? Like, this is very uncomfortable. Oh my God. You guys, this didn't show like this before. Everything I'm about to show you is everything I just showed you. Like how they all have green heads and they all have like a green face next to them. This is the construction. They all have green heads and it's going and it's on an angle. Like they're like Summer said, they're a thumbs up, thumbs down, up and down, up and down. I am having a really oh my God. I'm not quite sure what to say because let me go back to this original one because it's kind of making me two things. Like I can't pass judgment. I can't pass judgment and someone's doing this, whatever, but you guys, these match perfectly all the way down to the story in Australia. Like, I see everything. I see everything. You guys, my body is in a hot sweat. Especially this. Right there. Whoo. Oh my God. Here's another one. Someone's head, you know how Benny, I was showing you Peeping Tom, is pushed against the wall like that, but whoever is in the room in the back is sitting in the machine with those bars around their heads. And the white machine is like basically right there in the middle. It's right there. The machine is right there. I mean, this is the machine, you guys, with someone in a cylinder sticking out of it. This is the machine right here. That's the machine. It's exactly what it looks like. Close up. I guess I just feel bad, like I know this is the machine. Like, I know what this is. I know what happens when they put their heads like that against the wall. They're getting their eyeball taken out. I mean, it is what it is. This is the machine. I've been looking at it for too long. That's whatever is attached to his head, taking his fucking eyeball out. That's someone in the back. I mean, they're telling the story. they're telling the story. Wow. You know what? This girl has fake skin on her. She has that whole fake skin thing going. What are the odds? You guys, what are the odds that that's like can be Ryan? Like, what are the odds? I mean, what are the odds that it's like could possibly be true? This is really, like, I really was praying for him to get a hold of me, like get a hold of me, like say something, you know? Like, do something, say something. Wait, I tilted it. Oh, God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, this is really upsetting me. Like, I'm seeing it more and more. Wait, you guys, let me show you. You see those fives? See those fives? They match those back there. Oh my God. You guys, this is like a match. See those fives? It goes all the way up to that thing. This thing. This is an actual match, you guys. Do you understand? Watch. Those fives back there behind his head and that thing up there matches against the wood. Right there. This here matches this, which matches the head and the ears. You see? Even the thing up in the corner, like this thing. up here is this. If I flip it. Oh, look at it this way. Copy. Look at that way. Oh my goodness. I can't even. I don't even know what to say. You guys, this, whatever and whoever this is, I'm not saying it's him. Whoever or whatever this is a match. This is 100% a match. Oh my fucking God. You guys, I mean, let me show you something. Like every little thing. This little 5 here is right there. It has the same curvature. It has the same thing. I said it looks like he's taking a picture to use as, I said it on my live, I said, I feel like he's using his pictures like he's taking photos to use as a deep fake. I said that on my live. That's what it felt like to me. This piece is this piece. All the way down to the 5 on the bottom. See? It has the same wood and everything. My mouth is open, you guys. I am actually completely blown away. This is Jody Sue's head. She definitely has skins on her. There are a few different people underneath there. She's wearing fake shit on her. Oh my goodness. 32. Oh my God. Duh. See how the head is all wrapped up? See all the other faces in her face? And this is why I see Summer Moon Rose. Summer Moon Rose? Why did I say that? I've said that before. I see summer moon. I see summer moon in these photos. And maybe Rosary Blight. You guys, this is the same group. This is like the Candace group. I think this is Candace's group. I think this is where she went. I'm going to call it out that Candace is involved in this one. Because this face here is the same freaking face that Candace shows. And that's not Quentin. It's not Quentin. I think it's summer moon. Right there. These faces, put it this way, it's a summer moon missing child because these faces are within Don Wells's t-shirts. I could tell by the hair structure. You guys, I really know my case really well. You know, I know it really good. And that summer moon I see right in front of us. That's the same summer moon that I see in Ryan Upchurch's video. Right in the middle, you guys. And that is not Quentin. That's not Quentin. Right there. It's a different child. These are all summer moon missing children in here. This is exactly what the Wells do. They do this. They put all their photos in here and they show off. Holy shit. Wow. I showed this before of them hiding behind the wall. I'm blown away right now. Oh, I showed you that. And this is Jody Sue holding Paw Patrol. And this is all the equipment that's used. Like, it's really coming down to just a handful of people that could give information. I mean, these two like play like they're like at a playground. And this is how they play. And that's the machine that you see really bright. There's the green face on it. Yeah, I mean, this is what they do. This is how they show it, and it's not hidden it's not being hidden. It's not being hidden, you guys. See that white thing on top? We see that in every case. I am just a little thrown off by the main event here. That oh. Oh, that's what I didn't show. Do you see this number 5? I didn't see this before. I flew through it. Look, it's on the fridge. It's not on the fridge. That's on the wall behind the wall. I don't think that's on the other wall. Let me see. Remember how I said there's a wall that they pull out? It's on that wall. Let's see. It isn't. That just goes to show you it's two different walls. There's a number 5 on that one. And this one there isn't. And they're the same wall. That goes to show you that it's not the same door. It's not the same door. I'm showing you the exact same photo. To me, that proves that there's a door behind the door. Right, the fridge is the one, well, the fridge, those are the two fridges, and then there's the two doors that are pulling out. One is the number 5, and the other one doesn't. They both should have the number 5. This is the door. This is the fridge. This is the door. This is the fridge. There's a number 5. There's nothing over here. So like that, to me, tells the story. And whatever's behind these doors is pretty sick looking. It's pretty sick looking. I am very upset about this whole thing. Because my concern is that there are a lot of photos that are going to be extremely familiar to the Quentin Simon case, because their case is as sloppy as Summer Moon Wells was. Summer Moon Wells was sloppy because Don and Candace did it. I feel as if Don and Candace have like their stamp on here or something. Like it's making me uncomfortable. In a way that someone may feel if they looked at this as someone who'd be afraid of it, you know? So there's something here to be said, and there's definitely something here to be looked into, because if someone is putting all these deep fakes in here, it's the same person from the Summer Moon Wells case. It's the same. Because all of this information and all of this stuff that is put in these videos right now that I just showed you is parallel. It's so clear. Like it's just so clear. Like here's a picture inside of a picture from his video, from his pictures. Wait. If you look into the corners of the pictures, it's a whole different story than what's being told. These are like boats. These are boats with people in them. Do you guys see this? Like, what is this? It's a little girl that looks like Summer again that's appearing. Oh my God, do you guys see this? Let me sharpen it or something. Let me take one section at a time. Here. That looks like a little girl's head sticking out of a little house with her machine next to her. That's her machine, you guys. I guess that's my question. Like, why is it here? Why all of a sudden, like, you know, like, where did he come into this whole thing? That he has all these pictures that someone would choose to put inside his. Like, why would someone choose to put it inside of Ryan's? That's what makes no sense to me. That's what makes no sense to me. Let's show one more, and then I'm starving. I see I see everything in this one. I mean, I see the whole thing. Look at the top, like with those smiling bags. Do you understand that that's the kind of bag I told you that's smiling and is with Kylie and Summer? I just showed you them. I just showed you those smiling bags. This is exactly what's in Quentin's and Summer's, and oh my God, you guys. Oh, and there's the horse. You gotta be joking me. Like this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. The shit that is showing up in his pictures now. Like, we must have hit upon something, because trust me when I tell you, this wasn't there before. This wasn't there before. The machinery. Trust me. right there. I don't understand. That's the number 5 in the floor. That's the machinery all the way to the left. Ryan Upchurch, come on up and explain this. Or how about call the authorities like I've been asking for a month? Seriously, you guys, this is a lot of information. You guys, these are getting worse. Like, as I'm sitting here, these are getting worse. Now look at his girlfriend. Holy Mother of God. Someone really needs to tell him this. You guys, this is extremely incriminating to whoever put this in there, because this is the story. All of it. All of it. I'm going through the last, oh my God, like I can't even deal with this anymore. Look at this. These are the heads I just showed you in the Quentin case. It's right there. That's what's in the corner. I just showed you guys pages of it. Pages. Here's another one. I could sit here all night and put these pictures up because they're loaded. I really would love to hear him like say something on his, on his YouTube channel, to say something to his fans, right? Look at this. Right down there in the corner. And a little one. All of this. I'm just going to put, I have a few more and then I'm going to stop. But I mean, I have to show you these because I will sit here by myself freaking out. Let's see. That, oh, this is the other picture of his head down. Okay, wait, this I knew I had another one, and I'm gonna stop. This one is his head down, and you could see a lot more behind him this time because I have the, oh my God, oh my God. I'm actually going to pray for him. Serious. because I am really feel uncomfortable. And if I feel uncomfortable about this situation, wait, I'm gonna blow up what's in that smaller one. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, wow. Now it matches perfectly. Wow. I just don't know what to say. Because this is everything I just showed you guys. Here's the $sign in the roof on some number 5 box. It's right in the roof. And that's, by the way, anyone who doesn't know, that's a I've had that element since before Don was put in jail. It's just all what's happening, you guys, is it's just building in, like it's starting to show, like that white stuff before wasn't here, and it's building the equipment, just like what happened with the watts. See the number 5 in his ceiling? Like the whole thing is here, you guys. That's what I just showed you guys. That number 5 that was on the Quentin car on the floor of Check It TV. It's all in this PDF that I made a while ago. It's what's happening is it's choosing to appear now. The yellow box. Here's one of those things going in the ground. Right there. It's kind of in the little square. Right here. Here's the A. The 5s, the boxes. It's all right there. It's exactly what they put. It's those things that are found. Appalachian Fairground, the tree place. With the number 5 box. I mean, I couldn't even. I couldn't even. I don't even know what to say. Here's a close-up of it. I don't even know what to say. Oh my goodness, look at this one. With the big heart sticking right in our faces, right on the left-hand side. That white thing with the big heart. It's like right in your face. I look for those in every situation. Now she has a mask on her face. I'm just going through an old PDF that I put up. I mean, it's just telling a major story. It's telling the Summer Moon Wells missing children story, the Kylie Rodney story, and the Quentin Simon story. There's the number 5 bricks. It's just the story. I have nothing more to say. Like, this is, I'm really absolutely dumbfounded. I am completely at a loss for words, because this is what Don Wells' house looks like, with all those little rooms in the bottom. Exactly what Don Wells did in his construction, which no one looked at. This is blowing my mind. Like, I know I showed these before that had all different layers, but the difference is there's more information, you see. Like, I know I showed this before, but what it is there's more information. You see, like, there's just more. There's more detail. And these windows have a lot to say. I'm going to end it on this. This is a lot. This is all the equipment. It's a lot going on here. And I pray and hope that Ryan Upchurch decides to do something about it, because this is the equipment right in the middle there that our Summer Moon Wells and Michael Vaughn wind up sitting in during Michael Vaughn's vigil. And this is very, very important information. It's not bullshit. It's nothing to be taken lightly. And it's not something that I hope it's not something that you're going to completely ignore. Because you have the story of, I would say, hundreds of children in your video, in your pictures. You have every element in your construction of your house, Ryan. And I'm not saying that you put it there, because obviously it's not there. Whoever put it there in your video needs to speak up and turn themselves in. Because now this is Quentin Simon's story, and it's the same people. I know so. Do something about this. This is way too much to handle. Way too much to handle. This picture in the middle, you guys, here, is the photo that represents, and whoever is guilty knows I'm right, is the photo that represents what goes on at these vigils. That's what the machine looks like. It's in your construction of your new home. I pray you do the right thing. I pray you do the right thing. That note, you guys, thank you so much for being here. That was an amazing live. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you all. God bless you all, and may all of the children get justice real soon. And may Ryan Upchurch figure out what is going on in his videos. Thank you, Muffin Top. I don't think Donna's here. Thank you all. Subscribe. Thanks to new subscribers. Thanks to new members. Go ahead and subscribe. Get alerted. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Go over to Ryan Upchurch. Go tell him to go do this. Go tell him to do something. Bye for now, guys. Good night.